There are certain situations where I wouldn't use a traditional brokerage. Stefano, we've seen this time and time again where people's houses aren't quite retail ready. We go in there, we fix it up, we get it retail ready, and then we put it on the market, and that's the best way for them to get top dollar.
Coming up with this was a win-win situation for everybody.
And a lot of the times they don't even have the cash to fix it up and get it to where it needs to be to put it on the open market. So that's where we come in.
Typically, there's three types of homes that we run into. A home that's in great market condition, ready to move in. There's a home that needs some work, and that's where our fix-it listed comes right in. And then we have our home that's a cash offer because it just needs so much work. You know, you're investing several $100,000 into it.
It's not for everyone, but there are situations where a fast cash offer, people need it and they need it now. Foreclosures, relocation, probate, they need to sell it by a certain amount of time. There's a lot of reasons.
We've been able to tailor our programs to every buyer to maximize what they're going to get out of the sale. We buy a lot of properties on seller financing. It's when the seller becomes the bank. They give us terms just like any bank would, and so they're able to collect a monthly check. They know it's sold. They don't have to worry about the property more.
Sometimes they like the idea of being a bank and they want to make money on their money. And I think that that's a good opportunity for someone too, especially if they really want to sell it at the price that they want. Say that we could only offer $500,000, but in their head, their house is worth $600,000. Well, sometimes we can come up on the price knowing that we don't have to come up with a huge down payment right off the bat. And then we get into this kind of hybrid category of it's not quite a fix it and list it, but it's not quite a cash sale. This would be some of the stuff that we see when someone's facing foreclosure, for example. We need to come up with a large sum of money to cure their arrears and catch them up to speed, but we get creative with it afterward.
Lately, what we've been doing is catching up some people, and then, you know, we get possession of the property, we fix it up while it's still the owner's, and we're able to maximize what they get. We get paid back what we put in to catch up the bank, and then on the back end, we could sell it just like any regular listing.
They get the benefit of, obviously, they don't lose their house in a foreclosure, or they're in a time crunch. Maybe they get a certain amount of money down so that they can move into the next house and be set. And then we get the time to fix it up and then put it on the market. And sometimes we even give a seller a bonus. We like to pass those savings on to the seller. If we're able to save 2% on a $700,000 house, that's $14,000 that we get to save just on the purchase. It's a great way to create a win-win situation, which is what we're all about.